Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
Well said, Morpheus. My thoughts exactly. Man, I've been an American for over 45 years. I've been going to church for 20 years, and let me tell you, something's not right. So I did some research. For the past 5 years, I've been digging and studying, and I got something to share with you. It's not easy to receive, but if you're willing to take the red pill, hang in there with me for a while. It's going to be a wild ride.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Don't do it, Neo. Don't take the red pill, because you'll be awake and you won't be able to live in ignorant bliss any longer.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
There is a thought, a concept, a truth that is undeniable. History repeats. Well, that little nugget of truth comes straight out of the Bible, the Scriptures, the Word of God. Uh-oh, don't turn me off, don't roll your eyes. When it comes to the Bible, don't be like this man here. Don't be full of opinions, but yet having very little knowledge or understanding. It's in the Scriptures that we find the wisdom of God, not the wisdom of man. Ecclesiastes 1:9 says, "That which has been is that which shall be, and that which has been done is that which shall be done. There is no new thing under the sun." This tells me two things. One, that there is a God who is in somehow control of the events of history. How could they repeat otherwise? And two, if we want to learn what's going to happen, we have to study what has happened.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Hold on. New World Order? The United Nations? The founders of the United Nations? Coming out of the mouth of an American president? Something's not right. Don't get me wrong, I'm no liberal. I supported Ronald Reagan. I supported George Bush. Didn't dig Bill Clinton, but I supported the next George Bush, even through the 9/11 attack. But this New World Order vision that he kept talking about really got me thinking. Listen closely to these clips and let the American presidents explain what the New World Order is in their own words.
It's not a new idea. President Bush talked about it back in 1991.
It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause.
Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order, can emerge. President George Bush has talked time and time again about a new world order, and this is the best chance to begin to establish the new world order.
After 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order, and instead it looks like we got a lot of disorder. And we still, and after 9/11, we've been more sensitive to the disorder.
There is a chance for the President of the United States to use this disaster to carry out what his father, a phrase his father used, I think, only once, and hasn't been used since, and that is a new world order.
Okay, so George Bush Sr. says the New World Order is the drawing together of all the nations in a common cause. And then we have Bill Clinton agreeing, stating that 9/11 made us more sensitive to that need. Then we have Senator Gary Hart saying George Bush Jr. should use 9/11 in order to bring about the New World Order. I mean, what happened to the Republican-Democrat, liberal-conservative war? All of a sudden, they're in agreement on this grand plan.
The fact that you two are working together, I love.
I think it sends a signal that some things transcend political differences.
Lampe, Missouri was a place where I heard George Bush and Bill Clinton talking. Where, from the point of view I had, they certainly were friends, and they didn't recognize any party lines between them. That's something for the, a smoke and mirrors illusion for the public. It's not something they adhere to because they had exactly the same agenda, and that was for bringing in this New World Order.
There's a constant debate, whether it be controlled or created or not, between the right and the left, and the Republicans and the Demopublicans, and the conservatives and the liberals and people. Well, is this serving a greater purpose? Is this preparing some people to accept and even have a desire to allow the United Nations to come in and lead the way?
Obviously, they're dividing and conquering the American public in order to bring about a one-world global government. According to the presidents of the United States and the Charter of the United Nations and the Bible, there is a new world order coming.